Hello, I will be going over the data discovery section. We will first explore the data collection approach and display charts and quotes from survey participants. We will then move on to the deeper question, where we explain what the data says. We will break down the deeper meaning of the data and then digest areas of emphasis and provide recommendations on the underlying opportunities for Bridge 3. We will finish up this section by going over additional data and provide other reference material. Starting off with the data discovery. As a growing company seeking to acquire long-term business partners, our group reached out to consultants and companies that could provide relevant feedback for Bridge 3. Our team constructed a 24-question survey to help us discover the main opportunities for Bridge 3. The survey was open for 2 weeks and consisted mostly of employees and consultants in the state of California, with 2 outliers in Colorado and Washington, D.C. A brief explanation of Bridge 3 and survey objectives were given to the participants before beginning the review. The survey covered all areas from hiring, people management, process management, consulting pricing, market share acquisition, website recommendations, and other best practices. The following sections will elaborate on the questions and the data collected in the survey and provide specific recommendations from the consultants during the survey. The survey started with confirming participants had relevant experience to contribute to the Bridge 3 survey. Upon correct answer, participants would be taken to the first set of benchmarking questions. Knowing increased sales and market share was the highest priority for Bridge 3, participants were asked to assess sales channels in order of highest to lowest importance. The emphasized sales channels were leadership training, organizational consulting, and team dynamics. Leadership training received a high ranking in 6 of the participant survey and was a reoccurring theme throughout the survey. Next, organizational consulting and team dynamics both received high votes in a majority of the surveys. After identifying key sales channels, the survey addressed typical business projections in the upcoming years. The survey recommended focusing on 3 to 5 key sales channels during the first year of business. It also suggested cultivating relationships between 1 to 5 clients during the first year of business. Focusing on a small set of clients was chosen by almost every survey participant. The theme throughout the survey was, it takes time to establish quality repeat customers. Bridge 3 should focus on a small subset of clients to give them quality direction before expanding too fast. Variance in the survey occurred when it came to the typical number of customers for Bridge 3 in the third year of business. The emphasis was still on maintaining a low but meaningful set of clients, but the results had a wide range, ranging from anywhere from 6 to 20 repeat customers by the year 3. Our conclusion for the third year projections is that the number is highly specific for each company. The type of clients the business is taking on would heavily dictate the appropriate benchmark for Bridge 3 at the time. Using these projections, we then moved on to examine the personnel needed to meet the future customer request. Moving on to potential new associates. The survey participants all recommended hiring new associates and utilizing 1099 contractors to achieve project objectives. 1099 contractors were mentioned to be a great way to bring on industry specialists for specific project missions. Besides exposing Bridge 3 to the contractor's extended network connections, 1099 contractors provided a reduced set of risk for companies looking to solidify more significant market shares and increase customer set. The survey recommended relying on personal network connections and referrals for locating new associates. 2 survey participants also used workforce development departments to acquire new employees. The desired type of associate was also company and task specific. There were need for mid-level employees to technical experts, and there was desire for a wide range of educational backgrounds. The typical use for an associate was to provide technical assistance to the organizational members. Other tasks for new associates were to conduct interviews, hold focus groups, deliver workshops, and other project-based tasks. The survey then looked to assess changes in operational practices and business development. Lastly, operational timeframes, consultant pricing, and website recommendations were asked to wrap up the survey. The survey suggested implementing change within a 1-quarter time frame and quantifying its success in a roughly a year time frame. For business development, hiring the right people and having a strong team that aligns their dreams and visions in the business was key. The daily consultant rates varied by project, but were typically around $200 to $250 per hour. And this was re-solidified with another participant reconfirming those prices ranging from anywhere from $250 to $350 per hour. The 2 other survey participants proposed training facilitations range from anywhere from $3,500 to $7,000 per day. And if partnering with other consulting companies, the rates would generally lower and it'd be around $1,200 per day. The parent consulting company would still charge on the upper band between the range of $3,500 to $7,000 per day. It's just the individual consultant would be looking at a price range from anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 per day. Upon further research, we found these prices to be relatively consistent across the industry depending on the time frame of the consultant company and the scope of work they were trying to do. For Bridge3's website, it had a very clear message to the survey participants. The participants described the initial thoughts of Bridge3 as a company that helps organizations experience targeted transformation by assessing and developing leaders and individual contributors. It was also noted by one of the survey participants, it seemed as if on initial review of the website, Bridge3 aims to increase organizational performance through leadership and team development as well as coaching. I would expect this would transform the corporation by having more empowered employees. General sentiment on the Bridge3 website from the survey participants' perspective seemed to be very positive. They seemed to get a good grasp of what Bridge3 hopes to accomplish, and they offered a few slight suggestions on possible website design. The first suggestion was to arrange the Delta and Coke logo to be in the beginning of the slide deck for the mobile version. The participant expanded to say that having those two iconic logos to be one of the first things that potential customers could see will help gather their attention span to focus on what Bridge3 does. Next, on the landing page, create an obvious link where potential customers can easily see where they can schedule a consultation would be very helpful. Also, under client reviews, the names of the reviewers were very hard to read when they were in black font and recommended changing the font color. The overall website design was well received and just emphasized increasing the call to action on the landing page to try to entice the potential customer to act now. Based on Bridge3's current stage of development, our group thought the survey method would be the best way to help Bridge3 gauge their market position. The participants' privacy was also ensured throughout the entire process, and we believed helped in providing genuine data. Parts of the data confirm the processes and approaches Bridge3 is currently conducting, and other results emphasize areas of critical importance that Bridge3 should be more focused on. Moving on to the next section, the deeper question, we will be further breaking down the data from the survey, and we will digest the areas of emphasis and provide recommendations of the underlying opportunities for Bridge3.